Did you know your tiny betta fish has many secrets you probably don't even know about? Yep, those little swimmers aren't just pretty faces. They're full of surprises. In today's video, we're going to uncover some cool and surprising secrets about betta fish. These are things new fish keepers often don't know, but they really should. And trust me, once you learn these, you'll be able to care for your betta so much better. Let's get into it. 1. The origins of bettas. So first off, did you know the word betta actually covers over 70 species of fish? The betta you see at the pet store is called Betta splendens. It's the most common one people keep at home. These fish come from Southeast Asia, where water conditions can change a lot. Sometimes fast-moving, sometimes shallow puddles. Here's the surprising part. Wild bettas mostly live in slow-moving rice paddies, small streams, and shallow waters. Not just tiny puddles as many think. That puddle myth has caused lots of people to keep bettas in tanks that are too small or not right for them, which is really bad for the fish's health. So bettas aren't just simple puddle fish. They're way more adaptable and deserve a proper home. 2. Bettas are smarter than you think. Now here's something that might surprise you. Betta fish are smarter than you think. These little guys are not just pretty faces. They're actually very alert and curious about their surroundings. Over time, bettas can learn to recognize their owners. Some even swim up to greet you when they see you walk into the room. What's even cooler? You can train the betta fish. Yep, just like you'd train a dog or a bird, you can use food rewards to teach your betta simple tricks. Some betta fish can learn to follow your finger across the tank. Others can be trained to jump out of the water to grab food or swim through tiny hoops. The key is patience and positive reinforcement. Use a consistent cue, like a hand motion or a tap, and reward your fish every time it does what you want. Over time, it learns the trick. So if you're looking for a pet that can bond with you, yes, even a fish, a betta is a great choice. 3. The labyrinth organ, breathing air. Here's something really unique about bettas. They can breathe air from the surface. That's right, they don't rely only on their gills like most fish. Bettas have something called a labyrinth organ. This special part of their body lets them gulp air directly from the top of the tank. In the wild, bettas live in water that doesn't always have a lot of oxygen. So this organ helps them survive. That's why you'll often see your betta dart up to the surface. It's not a sign of trouble. It's totally normal for them to do that. This also means you need to make sure the top of your tank is open or not too covered so they can breathe properly. 4. Bettas and aggression. The truth. We've all heard it. Bettas are aggressive. And yes, it's true to an extent, but let's dig a little deeper. Wild bettas are actually less aggressive than the ones we buy in pet stores. That's because the ones we keep have been bred over the years to be more aggressive, mostly for fish fighting, which was sadly popular in the past. Male bettas are very territorial. They build bubble nests on the water's surface and guard their area. If they feel another fish is too close, they'll flare their fins as a warning. Female bettas can be aggressive too, especially in small or overcrowded tanks. Some people try keeping several females together in what's called a sorority tank, but that's risky and usually not a good idea for beginners. So most of the time, it's best to keep bettas alone to avoid fights and stress. 5. Natural diet and feeding secrets. When it comes to food, bettas are hunters by nature. In the wild, they eat insects, mosquito larvae, and other small creatures. That means they're carnivores and need protein to stay healthy. At home, they'll eat flakes, pellets, or freeze-dried food, but giving them live or frozen food now and then can really help. Foods like brine shrimp or daphnia can boost their energy, improve their color, and make them more active. You can even see a change in their behavior right after a good meal. Also, adding a little plant matter occasionally can help with digestion. But remember, don't overfeed. Small portions once or twice a day are more than enough. 6. Colors and tail types. Bettas are like underwater art. Their colors and tail shapes are amazing. The most common tail types are veil tail, crown tail, and half moon. Each type has a different look, from soft, flowing fins to spiky or rounded ones. As for colors, the options are endless. Red, blue, black, white, metallic, marble patterns, and even some that change shades over time. Some of the rarest colors include true white, opaque, koi-style patterns and metallic dragon scale Bettas. These special colors are often found in breeders, not pet stores. So if you're into collecting beautiful Bettas, learning about their tail types and colors can be a whole hobby by itself. 7. Proper tank setup, the essentials. Your Betta needs a proper home, not a tiny bowl. A 5-gallon tank is the minimum you should get. Bigger is even better. The water should be warm, between 76 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Bettas are tropical fish, so they don't like cold water. You'll also need a filter to keep the water clean, but avoid strong currents because Bettas prefer calm water. Decorate the tank with soft plants, smooth rocks, and gentle hiding places. Live plants are a great choice. They look good and help the fish feel safe. Floating plants are even better because they give Bettas cover and comfort. But avoid anything sharp. Betta fins are delicate and can tear easily. If you need help with setup, check out my full Betta tank setup video. 8. Do Bettas like company? Now here's a question many people ask. Can Bettas live with other fish? The answer is sometimes. Bettas are naturally solitary and prefer living alone. But in some cases, with a large enough tank, 10 gallons or more, they can live with peaceful, non-aggressive fish. Even then, it's a bit of a gamble. Some Bettas are chill, while others won't tolerate any tank mates at all. If you do want to try a community tank, go slow, add tank mates carefully, and watch how your Betta reacts. If you see signs of aggression or stress, it's better to separate them before anyone gets hurt. 9. Betta lifespan and care tips. Want your Betta to live a long, happy life? Then it all comes down to proper care. Most Bettas live around 3 to 5 years, but with great care, some can live even longer. Bettas from trusted breeders usually have better genetics and live healthier lives than the ones from big box stores. The secret to a long Betta life is simple. Clean water, regular tank maintenance, good food, and a stress-free environment. Do weekly water changes, keep an eye on the water temperature, and watch your Betta's behavior for any signs of sickness. A little care every week can add years to your fish's life. And there you have it. Some of the best kept secrets about Betta fish. These little guys are way more interesting than people think. They're smart, beautiful, and full of personality. But they do need the right care to truly thrive. If you really want to keep your Betta happy and healthy, remember these secrets and give them the best home possible. Want to learn even more about Betta care? Check out my other videos and don't forget to hit subscribe for all the latest tips.